Hello you frogs, it's me, the evil frog fishman, and I'm going to show you guys today how to get Pearlescents in Borderlands 4 extremely easy. But not only am I going to show you how to get them, I'm going to show you where to get them, and I'm also going to break down the exact dedicated drop rates for these Pearlescents. Now, remember before we get into the video that this is all relative to time, and that this could change over time. Like, you could watch this in a week or a month or a year from now, and what I'm showing you today, this could be outdated, right? So the rates could change, there could be more pearls that aren't obviously shown in this video, the drop sources could change, and so on and so forth. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, I will say that you do not need Bounty Pack 2 for this video because pearls are available to everyone, but one of the pearls, which is the pistol, is locked behind the DLC. So with all of that, let's get right into how you can get pearls, starting off with the pistol. So if you have Bounty Pack 2 and you have done the mission, which you'll find at any of the 3 central hubs, you'll be able to go and farm for the hand cannon Pearlescent pistol. So for this, you're going to want to travel to the Demon's Domain. It's right above the Bones of Sanctuary, and the boss that we're going to be going after is the final boss, which is the Stone Demon, which is all the way at the end of the map. Now, this is not the only way to get your hands on this pistol, and before I tell you to go and kill the final boss of this DLC to get your hands on this pistol, I'm going to first tell you not to waste your time with it, because Gearbox, being the geniuses that they are, have provided a way to get a Pearlescent at a 100% drop chance. When you do the Bounty Pack 2 mission for the first time, in fact, if you've done it, you probably already have this pearl, because in the mission, when you get inside where I am at right now, you'll be tasked to go ahead and do the Ordinite processor, and the boss that spawns at the end has a 100% chance to drop the hand cannon Pearlescent pistol. This is not a bug. It is something which I thought was a bug at first, but according to Gearbox, this is completely intentional, and I'll be honest, I think that's completely batshit insane, but sure enough, it is intentional. So what I'm going to tell you is, if you actually want the hand cannon and you want to farm it, don't go and farm the boss for it. Do what Gearbox says is intentional and just repeat the mission instead. So if you don't know how to do that, go to the missions tab, click on missions, and go to replay. You're just going to filter by side mission, and the mission is the Cursed Mine. This is what you are going to replay, and it's going to get you that pistol 100% of the time. Then you just end the mission and do it all over again. Again, I think it is completely ridiculous, but that is the way they have intended that to be designed, so knock yourselves out and go and get yourself the hand cannon. Now, for the other 2 Pearlescents that are currently in the game, we have the Conflux and also the Eigenburst. Now, these can be obtained by anyone. You don't need the Bounty Pack, but you do need to go and do the new Ordinite processor event in order to get them. Now, there is a location for this event everywhere in the world in terms of the main locations. So there's one in Terminus, one in Carcadia, and one in Fadefields. And I have the locations on screen right now. They don't show up on the big map, which I think is a bug. So maybe that will get fixed or maybe it won't. But you can just go over to them and it will cost 200 Eridium per attempt. Now, the way the event works is that you will have a limited amount of time to deposit Ordinite canisters into the machine. The timer you get when you start this event is the timer you have, and if it runs out, the event is over and you'll have to restart. So in my case, I have 4 minutes, right? Now, something that is important to note is every time you hit a threshold, it's going to spawn an Ordinite enemy, and that enemy will have a chance to give you one of the Pearlescents when you kill it. So if you're really good at this event and you're doing it fast enough, you'll be able to get up to 3 chances during it to get a pearl dropped. Now, something to be aware of with these containers, however, which is very important, at least right now, is that they have extremely low mass, which means if I use a gun like the Linebacker here near it, you're going to see that it's going to blow the canister basically off the map, right? I mean, look at that. So be very, very careful, because that can soft lock the event, which is extremely unfortunate. But when you pick the canister up, bring it over to the center, drop it in, and that will be how you progress. And you can see right now I'm at 2 out of 3 on my progress. When I hit 3 out of 3 now, it's going to summon in one of those Ordinite bosses. Now, I've had some people asking, is there a strategy to taking these guys down? Is there a hidden mechanic? I would just recommend that you stock up on splash damage and also do yourself a favor and freeze them if you can. I'm using my forge skill to do that. And then just use splash damage on them to take them out. And when you kill them, you'll have a chance to get a pearlescent. Now, in terms of the actual drop rates for these pearlescents currently. Now, into the items that can drop from this event currently, the Eigenburst shotgun has a 3% base drop chance regardless of what level you're playing on, so you don't need to play on a UVH level. If you're just on UVH 0, it has a 3% base drop chance there, and every time you go up in UVH level, it'll add 0.75% to your chance. So when you're playing at UVH 6, you will have 7.5% grand total chance to get that when you kill one of those enemies. And for the Conflux Sniper, your base rate is 0.6%, you'll get 0.2% per level, and your grand total chance to get the Conflux if you're playing at UVH 6 on kill is 1.8%. I don't know why Gearbox decided to balance it so that one of the pearls is significantly easier to get than the other. If you want my honest opinion, I don't think there's a rhyme or a reason. I think it just happened. I don't think it was tested properly. And if it was, then I don't know what to say. I guess that's just the way they want to do stuff. But those are the current rates for the pearls, and that's how you get your hands on them. Now, again, before we end off the video, it's important to note that there is going to be more pearls added in the future, but luckily the stuff I've just shown you on screen is part of an article that I've written for Mobilex, which I'll link down below, which will be actively updated. So anytime there are changes to this or new pearls added to the game, we're going to have them on that table so you don't have to watch these videos again. You can disregard me and never come back, but I mean that would be pretty callous. But anyway, if you want to do that, I'll leave the article linked below. You can go and click on it, and all of that info is in one place for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll check you later.